The all-knowing and all-powerful Consumer Reports has released a huge reliability report for new 2025 vehicles, and we're going to share with you the absolute worst and best of 2025 so far. So if you're in the market for a new car, make sure that you stick around till the end because we're going to break down everything so that you can have sanity and have more money in your wallet. Starting with the worst luxury SUV. Oh, Cadillac. This could have been your moment. The Lyriq was supposed to be the brand's grand entrance into the luxury EV world, but instead, it tripped right out of the gate. According to Consumer Reports, the Lyriq scored a soar 5 out of 100 for reliability. 5, that's like a score you get just writing your name at the top of your exam. Anyways, so what's the deal? Well, owners have reported infotainment screen freezings, navigation systems going rogue, and the worst of all, battery packs straight up dying. GM had to issue multiple software updates to fix these issues, but let's be honest, when you have to patch your car with over-the-air updates that often, it's not a great sign. Let's talk about GM's track record. This isn't the first time that they've struggled during an EV launch. Remember the Chevy Bolt battery fires? Yeah, GM has this weird habit of rushing EVs to market before they're ready, and the Lyriq is just the latest victim. I will give GM a little bit of credit though, because this SUV, if it's completely fixed over the next year or so, could be a real big hit in the luxury electric SUV market. It looks great, and I can only imagine it's pretty damn comfy. So once they fix the bugs, I'd be happy to revisit this guy again. Next up, we've got the Volkswagen Taos, which unfortunately comes in the worst small SUV category for Consumer Reports. CR gave this thing a not so good 24 out of 100 for reliability, and honestly, I'm not that surprised. Are you? The Taos has been a bit of a low point for Volkswagen in the last couple of years, and it can't seem to score well on any of CR's big reports. Owners have reported sudden engine shutdowns, which, is not ideal when you're driving. The transmission is known for rough shifting and slipping gears. And the electrical system, let's just say that if you love dashboard warning lights, the Taos will not be disappointing you. So why do people keep buying this thing? Well, Volkswagen markets it as an affordable with that German engineering appeal. But here's the thing, German engineering is great when it works. When it doesn't, it's expensive and frustrating. You're not getting Audi level quality in a Taos. You're getting a normal crossover with premium level repair bills. That's it. The Taos isn't the only Volkswagen getting roasted today. Its little brother, the Jetta, is sadly just as guilty. The Jetta got a 25 out of 100 reliability rating. And if you're wondering why, well, it's because it shares the same drivetrain as the Taos. That means the same stalling issues, weak transmission, and endless electrical problems. If you like Christmas lights, this is the car for you. I mean, I don't get it. Jetta used to be a solid, reliable choice in the early 2000s, but in recent years, Volkswagen just dropped the ball a little. Instead of fixing its long-lasting problems, they just kept churning out the same unreliable powertrain in a new body. Here's the thing, it's not even that cheap. You can get a Honda Civic or Toyota Corolla for around the same price, and guess what? They will never break. If you want a dependable, fun-to-drive sedan that won't make your wallet cry, get the Honda Accord Hybrid or one of the other two I just mentioned. They've got way better fuel economy, solid build quality, and a resale value that makes the Jetta look like yesterday's news. This one's gonna hurt a little bit. I like Mazda. They usually build reliable, fun-to-drive cars, but the CX-90 plug-in hybrid, yeah, this one's a dud. Consumer Reports slapped it with a 15 out of 100 reliability score, and it's mostly because Mazda tried to do too much way too fast. The CX-90 is an all-new model with the all-new platform, an all-new engine, and an all-new plug-in hybrid system. Sheesh. And if history has taught us anything, is that first-year cars with brand new tech are always a gamble. Owners have been reporting transmission issues, hybrid system malfunctions, and suspension failures. And since it's so new, long-term reliability is a big question mark. This is even more shocking considering Mazda has one of the best overall lineups, but one of the best for SUVs specifically. The CX series vehicles are killer, but it does seem that the whole hybrid thing's going to take Mazda a couple more tries before getting it perfect. You'd think that by now, Ford, well, they would have ironed out the issues with the F-150 hybrid, but nope. For the third year in a row, it's at the bottom of the reliability rankings. This thing got a 7 out of 100 on Consumer Reports, and the biggest complaints are transmission failures, hybrid system breakdowns, and battery problems. Ford's Power Boost hybrid system was supposed to be a game changer. More power, better fuel economy, built-in generator, all the goodies. But in reality, owners are seeing transmissions fail at 50,000 miles, battery packs needing replacements way too soon, and weird electrical gremlins popping up constantly. Ford trucks are awesome if you stick with the traditional gas engines. Remember, they are the best-selling trucks for over 40 years, but if you want a reliable hybrid truck, get the Toyota Tundra Hybrid. Toyota's hybrid tech is proven, and you won't have to worry about your truck dying in the middle of a job site. All right, let's talk about the Chevrolet Blazer EV, and this one's disappointing. Consumer Reports gave it a pitiful 5 out of 100 reliability score. Where do we even start with this thing? Software issues? Check. Charging problems? You bet. Complete electrical failures? Oh, absolutely. The Blazer EV launched in 2024, and GM was so eager to push it out to market that they didn't make sure it actually worked. Reports started flooding in about infotainment screens crashing, touch controls refusing to respond, and the worst part, entire powertrains just shutting off without warning. It got so bad that GM literally had to stop selling the Blazer EV while they fixed the issue. And even after multiple software updates, owners are still experiencing random shutdowns, charging malfunctions, and glitches so bad that even dealership techs don't even know what to do. GM's been doing damage control, but honestly, if you're paying $60,000 plus for an electric SUV, you shouldn't have to cross your finger every time that you hit the power button. If it were me looking for a small or mid-size electric SUV, I might go for the Hyundai Ioniq 5 instead. Not only is it one of the best reviewed EVs on the market, but it's also actually reliable. Love you, GM, but the data is just not great for the good old Blazer. Okay, so those were the worst, but let's now bring the mood up with a list of Consumer Reports bests. And first up, meet the BMW i4. I know, it is a little bit shocking. You probably forgot BMW's i-Line too, but this one didn't come to mess around. Consumer Reports gave it an impressive 82 out of 100 reliability score, making it one of the very few EVs to get a passing grade. One of the biggest reasons for the i4's success, it's based on the BMW 4 Series, which means it shares a lot of parts with BMW's proven gas-powered lineup. Instead of reinventing the wheel, BMW took what worked and electrified it. And guess what? That strategy actually pays off. The result is an EV with solid performance, minimal tech issues, and a range of up to 300 miles on a charge. Of course, it's still a BMW, so long-term maintenance costs might be higher than something like a Tesla Model 3, but if you want an electric car that feels like a real luxury vehicle and not a beta test, the i4 is truly looking like a solid choice. And if you want to find any of these ideal vehicles for cheap, well, I've linked to all of them in the pinned first comment below, so go check them out. See how cheap you can get one of these things, like this. Yes, the Lexus NX is once again one of the most reliable luxury SUVs on the planet. It got 77 out of 100 reliability rating, which in the luxury world is basically unheard of. While other premium brands, BMW, Audi, Mercedes, struggle with expensive repairs and nightmare electronics, Lexus just keeps doing what it does best, building rock-solid, headache-free cars. The NX comes in multiple flavors, but if you want the ultimate blend of reliability and efficiency, go with the hybrid version. Toyota and Lexus have perfected hybrid tech over the decades, and unlike plug-in hybrids from other brands, looking at you, Mazda CX-90, this one won't leave you stranded with a dead battery. It's not the flashiest luxury SUV, but if you want a premium ride that's built to last, the NX is a seriously good car. And speaking of, you saw it coming, up next is the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. Once again, it's one of the highest rated SUVs in terms of reliability, scoring an immaculate 86 out of 100 in Consumer Reports rankings. Why is it so good? Simple. It's built like a tank, it sips fuel like a Prius, and it's practically allergic to breakdowns. This thing has one of the most proven hybrid systems in the industry, and it comes with Toyota's legendary reputation for reliability. Plus, resale value on RAV4 hybrids is insane. Seriously, go try to find a used one that isn't absurdly overpriced. These things hold their value like gold, which makes them one of the smartest investments that you can make if you're buying a new car in 2025. Look, if you just need a car that will start every morning, never break down, and last 300,000 plus miles with minimal effort, just buy a Toyota Corolla. The 2025 model got an 84 out of 100 reliability score, and honestly, at this point, it's just par for the course. The Corolla is the definition of dependable, whether you go for the gas model or the hybrid. It's built to last, fuel efficient, and ridiculously cheap to maintain. Sure, not the most exciting car out there, I'll agree, but when you're still driving yours in 10 years from now while your neighbor's luxury car is on its third transmission, you'll be the one laughing at them or with them. And now, the king of reliability for 2025, the Subaru Forester. This thing scored a near perfect 98 out of 100, which is basically unheard of. That means almost zero reported issues, no major breakdowns, and a reputation for lasting forever. Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system makes it a beast in bad weather, and it's got one of the best safety records in the industry. Plus, with the hybrid version getting set to launch later in 2025, the Forester is only going to get more efficient and more appealing for buyers who want long-term reliability. We always knew Subaru made a great car, but in recent years, they've been bringing the heat to the big reliability hitters like Honda and Toyota, and it'll be interesting to see how this continues for the rest of this year. So yeah, there you have it, folks, the most unreliable cars and the most reliable ones for this year. Any surprises? Any ones that you guys own or want to buy? Let us know in the comments below. I want to see the good, the bad, the ugly. Also, if you enjoyed this vid, hit the like button. It really helps. Subscribe, turn on that notification bell if you're new, and check out these Ideal vids over here. I'm Brad. This is Ideal. We'll catch you next week, and promise me one thing. Keep living the Ideal lifestyle.